The episode begins with Indumti asking why Jhanak is coming with Rishi. Dadabai asks Rishi whether Arshi got arrested. Rishi says Arshi got saved due to Janak's blackmail. Abhimanyu asks Rishi to say what Jhanak did. Rishi reveals Jhanak came to Anirudh's house to fight for Arshi. Tanushree asks why Jhanak did this. Dadabai tells Jhanak that it's disrespect for them because they fought for her. Indumti asks why Jhanak is showing pity towards Arshi. Rishi says Jhanak insulted him in front of police officers, and Jhanak threatens to leave for Simulboni if he doesn't withdraw the case then. Indumti asks Jhanak whether this is game for her. Tanushree tells Jhanak that the latter is wife and daughter-in-law now but is having like a kid. Abhimanyu asks why Jhanak did not understand it's wrong to leave Arshi. Tanushree tells Jhanak that Arshi can harm Rishi in the future. Rishi says Jhanak will forgive the Bose family if that happens also. And Jhanak claims she took sleeping pills. Dridaman asks Jhanak what the need is to do all this. Rishi says Jhanak wants to become great. Jhanak says she did right according to herself. Dadabai scolds her for defending her action instead of regretting it. Rishi tells Jhanak that if this continued, then they should talk to each other about a few things. Jhanak tells him that she did nothing to insult him. Indumti says Jhanak is habituated to arguing. Puthul asks Jhanak why the latter showed sympathy to Arshi. Jhanak says she showed sympathy to Aditi and Anirudh. She tells Rishi that he wanted to send his father-in-law's wife to jail. She asks how Aditi can tolerate Arshi's arrest, and she did not want to become great. She says she cares about Rishi's respect. Rishi goes inside. On the other side, Anjana asks Arshi not to do anything like this again. Anirudh says he has to stay with Arshi still, and he is living thinking Arshi may kill him. Aditi tells Anirudh and Arshi to end their relationship and get a divorce. Anirudh says he doesn't have that option. Kaushik tells them to take a decision. After thinking, Aditi tells Anirudh that she will force Arshi to sign on the divorce petition. Arshi asks how she can live alone. She asks Aditi not to do this, and no one is understanding her feelings. Aditi asks Arshi to free Anirudh. Anirudh says there is no need for a divorce, but he wants a peaceful life. Arshi agrees to the divorce. Later, Jhanak tells Rishi that she knows he wants to send her to Simulboni. Rishi tells her that he did not eat anything still. Jhanak tells him that she did not eat either. She cries. Rishi asks her whether she is crying. Jhanak shook her head. She asks him when he will send her to Simulboni. Rishi says he will do that soon. He asks her to go and sleep. Jhanak glares at him. She says she won't return from Simulboni. Rishi asks when he said she would return. Jhanak says she will return for her internship and she will arrange a place to stay. Rishi asks whether he can go to eat. Jhanak asks him when she stopped him. Rishi reminds her about Ghost Dad. He switches off the light and leaves from there. Meanwhile, Kaushik asks Aditi whether she is fine. Aditi replies that she is fine. Kaushik tells her that she doesn't look fine, and she should not have behaved like that with Arshi. Aditi tells him that Jhanak showed sympathy towards Arshi, but still Arshi did not change, and Rishi did not think about her and came to arrest Arshi. Kaushik says it seems like Jhanak is a different kind of person. Aditi says Jhanak is becoming special for everyone. She asks him to arrange a divorce petition. Kaushik asks her to think about Arshi. Aditi says Arshi is her responsibility, and Anirudh deserves peace. Jhanak wonders whether Rishi really left. She thinks Rishi doesn't like her anymore. She gets scared hearing noise. Rishi came there, covering himself with a blanket. Jhanak twists his hand without seeing his face. She holds him tightly and screams. Everyone comes there. Dridaman asks Rishi why Jhanak is screaming. Jhanak tells Dridaman this is not Rishi but a ghost. She beat Rishi up. Sandbadi asks Jhanak to leave Rishi. Jhanak refuses. She asks them to bring a stick. She says a ghost came to kill her. Others leave from there. Rishi removes the blanket. Jhanak realizes Rishi is there. Rishi accepts he did wrong by not thinking about Aditi and Anirudh. He says they are Janak's family, so he should think about them. He hugs her and says they will stay together forever. The next day, Anjana wants to stop the divorce. She tells Anirudh that Aditi won't change her decision. Aditi brings Arshi there. Anirudh tells Aditi to leave. Aditi says she knows they are not happy with each other, so they should get a divorce. The episode begins with Tanushree suggesting to celebrate Indumti's birthday. Sanjbadi and Dhridaman decide to take responsibility for preparations. Indumti says she never celebrated her birthday, so there is no need for it. Puthul and Jhanak come there. Dhridaman says they can't forget what Jhanak did yesterday. Everyone laughs. Jhanak asks them why they are teasing her, and she says she knows she made a mistake. She asks them what they were discussing. Tanushree tells Jhanak that tomorrow is Indumti's birthday, and Dadabai buys a secret gift for Indumti and takes her to the temple every year. Jhanak says they should celebrate it grandly. Dhridaman tells her that's what they were planning. Rishi comes there. Jhanak asks Puthul not to tell about it to Rishi. Rishi asks them what's happening. Dhridaman says they should celebrate Indumti's birthday in a Punjabi restaurant. Rishi tells them they just need a chance to enjoy. Jhanak tells him that he just ruins the atmosphere. Dadabai enters the house. He hides the bag from everyone. Jhanak asks him to take her to a Punjabi restaurant. Dadabai refuses. Puthul asks him to take them there. Sanjbadi says they want to go. Tanushree agrees with Sanjbadi. Jhanak tells Dadabai that they should go to a Punjabi restaurant to celebrate Indumti's birthday. Dadabai says he won't waste money. Jhanak notices the bag and snatches it from him. She finds a sari inside the bag. She asks him for whom he brought the sari. Dadabai's neighbor opened a new shop and forced him to buy a sari. Jhanak tells him that he is lying. She asks Hero take them to a restaurant for lying. Dadabai says he won't go. Jhanak tells him that they are going, that's it. On the other side, Anirudh and Arshi are not happy with each other, so they should divorce. Arshi agrees to sign the paper. Anjana asks Arshi not to sign it. Arshi tells Aditi that she chose Anirudh because she loved him so much, and Anirudh needed her. Anirudh tells Aditi that there is no need for all this. He says he also made a few mistakes. Aditi asks them to take their decision. Arshi says she decided to divorce, and she doesn't want to live with the person who is thinking she may kill him. Anjana asks Arshi not to regret later because the latter is angry now. Arshi says she is not angry or upset. She tells Anirudh that she will leave this house soon. Anirudh tells Aditi to tear the papers. He refuses to divorce Arshi. Arshi tells him that she wants divorce. Aditi asks them to get separated and stay happy. Arshi asks Anirudh to not do drama and sign that he signs on the paper. Anirudh also signed the paper. The next day, Jhanak tells Dhridaman that Dadabai canceled their restaurant plan, but she is happy they arranged everything for the Punjabi-themed party. Dhridaman says he brought Punjabi outfits for everyone. Jhanak says she is a plan. Abhimanyu tells her that her plans are dangerous, so don't reveal them. Jhanak says they should talk in Punjabi when Dadabai and Indumti come. They get ready wearing Punjabi outfits and dancing. Dadabai and Indumti enter the house. Dadabai asks what's happening there. He says the house doesn't look like a house now. And when did house become Daba? Jhanak welcomed them in Punjabi language. Indumti says she is not understanding anything. Dadabai says he doesn't even know Punjabi, and he is tired, so he wants to take a rest. Jhanak says Dadabai is stingy, that's why they turn the house into a daba. She asks him to give 5,000 rupees for a two-person meal. Didabdo is in TYS, he don't have money. Sanjbadi says they won't talk in Hindi or Bengali if Dadabai won't give money then. In the Simulboni, Sakhi tells Parashar that they should teach a lesson to Arshi. Parashar says Rishi is a responsible Duasan person, and Rishi will handle it. And Jhanak saved Arshi. Veer asks how Jhanak can do that. Parashar says Jhanak doesn't want to take revenge, and he heard about Anirudh and Arshi's divorce. He says he is calm because Jhanak is happy with her family. The episode ends.